so-called white man wickedness is great right now. You see me out again, worse and worse as the day go by. You see it, go on?
Multitude in the valley of decision.
So this is how the scripture says, multitude in the valley of decision. You see me? In the Persian Gulf, in the Middle East. You see me, go on?
For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision.
The day of the Lord is what? Near in the valley of decision, because in the Persian Gulf and the Middle East, our the Third World War kick off, yo. You see me, we also see what? You see war I prepare over here, so. You see me also in the Caribbean. We should say this Third World War, you see me, every part from the earth I get touched in this Third World War, yo.
Good.
You see me? Over by this western side of the world, you see me, I can feel the effect of this Third World War also. You see it?
Can I bring up a quick introduction?
One?
It says, this is Psalms 101. It says, Psalms of praise. It says, make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. See? And this is what we see happen right now, man. This is the joyful noise to the ears of the Lord. See? All these war cries is going on. We can go into the word joyful noise. Strong's H7321 from the Hebrew word rawai. See? It says to shout, to raise a sound, a cry out, to give a blast. The down here it says to shout a war cry or an alarm of battle. See? Hey, so it's go make a joyful noise unto the Lord, man. Hey, when you see all of these development are going all over the world, man, see? All these nations are talking about deploying missiles there and deploying missiles here, see? Who have the best hypersonic missile? Hey, it actually means, hey, this is a joyful noise to the Lord, man. And it's a joyful noise to us, as men of the Lord, see? It's a joyful noise to the elect, see? Because guess what? We see some prophecy is fulfilling, man. See? And this thing is coming to an end. The end of this kingdom is coming, man. See?
This is second Esdras 60 verse 40.
One?
Oh my people, hear my word.
So this is how the scripture says. The Lord said, oh my people. For the one that we can hear, we can basically hear. This is how the scripture says, hear my word. You're supposed to take heed to the word of the Heavenly Father right now. You see it? Go on.
Make you ready to the battle.
Make you what? Ready to the battle. Which battle? The Third World War. You see me, we see I prepare right now. You see me at the earth. In the Middle East. You see me also over here in the Caribbean. You see me? Get yourself ready. You see me? Skip on brother early on when we start the video. Say the wise, the prudent man, foresee the evil and hide himself. So you're supposed to hide yourself now at the word of Yahweh Hashem and shine. Supposed to have wisdom and knowledge shall be what the strength and stability at that time. You see it? Go on.
And in those evils be evil as pilgrims upon the earth.
And in those evil days, you see me, I can basically be evil as a pilgrim upon the earth. You see me? You have no abiding city, you have basically move from one place to the other. You see me? Because you have chaos, so. You see me? All different things happen around here. You see me?
The Lord, man, it's gonna be like
a man flee from a lion.
And a bear met you, man. See?
I went to the house and leaned him hand. You see me? And a serpent bit him.
Gone.
You see me? Go on.
He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away.
So this is what the scripture says. He that selleth, let him be that. He that fleeth away. You see it? Go on.
And he that buyeth as one that will lose.
So in this time we're living in, you see me? The main focus we're supposed to have focus on right now, what's supposed to be on your forefront of your mind, you see me? It's the word of Yahweh Hashem and shine. You see me? And our deliverance. You see me? And everything else can come after. Because what? Everything we have right now, guess what? In that time to come, we have a run left it, yo. You see me? All the vanity and all the things how people are killing themselves. In that time to come, guess what? I can't benefit them, yo. So this is what the scripture says. Read the part again, brother.
He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away.
Go on.
And he that buyeth as one that will lose.
Because you're going to lose everything. You see me? Go on.
42. He that occupieth merchandise as he that hath no profit by it.
Go on.
And he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein.
Go on. See, a lot of people are going to build them house and live in it, yo. You see it?
What? I'm just going to this one, yeah? And so Second Peter 3 and 10, it says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
So this is how the scripture said, the day of the Lord comes as a thief in the night. Why the day of the Lord comes as a thief in the night? You see, because majority of people, you see, they not look for the second coming of the Lord, the house shy. You see, they think the society are continue forever. You see, they not look for the signs, you see, and the prophecies. You see, the Lord, the house shy. You see, me tell them the disciple, 2,000 years ago. You see me, what happened before him make him second return. How people are look for that? You see me, how people busy doing all different type of wickedness, yo. That's the reason why it catch him sudden. You see me? So this is what the scripture said. You see, but we demand a lot across the world. You see me? This is how basically our forefront of our mind, yo, the prophecies. You see me? Scripture say what? Give me sit there, brother. Ecclesiasticus 39 and 1.
This is Ecclesiasticus 39 verse 1.
Go on.
But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High,
Go on.
and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancients,
And that's what we do right now. We demand a lot across the world. You see me? Go on.
and be occupied in prophecies.
We occupy in prophecies. You see me? Because it's all about prophecies. And we in a time when, you see me, prophecy are basically pop off like popcorn. You see me? A lot of prophecies are happening. You see me? Right before we eyes. You see me? Prophecy are come to pass.
That's why I constantly do all them videos here. Back to 2 Peter 3 and verse 10, we start over again. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with great noise.
With great noise. The ICBM missile are going to fire after the earth, yo. You see, because they were created basically take up space or be the figure. You see, because a lot of people say them thing and don't know same thing and basically create for a reason. They tell us that the Lord created for the smith. You see that blow the coals in the fire in Isaiah 54 and 16. You see me? And what the modern day smith. You see me, the scientists. You see me, like for example, Robert Oppenheimer. You see me, the father of the atomic bomb. And today later now we have the ICBM missiles. You see me? So there was a crate for basically put on. They crate for basically use.
Which them carry nuclear bombs, man.
Can. You see me? So they crate for a purpose. Lord make them put the spirit upon them so-called white people and make them create them ICBM missiles. Yeah. You see me? So them can get for use, yo. Basically bring forth heavenly Father work. Which have basically burn America. You see me? To 100% desert. Go on.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Go on.
The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
Go on.
See? It says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation
so like
and godliness?
So like I say, it's World War III right now prepare. You see me on the news. You see me? A lot of things that take place. You see me? Even in Venezuela, you have a lot of uproar basically that take place in Venezuela right now. You see me? You see how the so-called white man a push. You see back them horrified each pushes the mark of the beast to become monetary, because even in Sweden now we have a lot of people. You see me, in Sweden I take chip. Them can't keep check how much people in Sweden that take chip, yo. You see me, like I see all them thing here. You see me, I come to pass where you're supposed to do right now. You're supposed to turn back to your boss, me and share you. That's what you're supposed to do. You see, because the society now far ago.
Gone.
You see it? Go on.
It says,
Scripture said the head shall speak and not lie. And right now to speak, yo. So we the head of the speaking society, go on.
Verse 12 it says, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh.
So that's the mindset you're supposed to be in right now. Looking for, you see me, for the coming of our king, Yahweh Shai. That's the mindset you're supposed to be in right now. You see me, in this day and age we're living in, this time that we're living in, you're supposed to be in that mindset, yo. I look for the second coming of Lord, Yahweh Shai. The man of people ignorant they call Jesus. You see, go on.
Where in the heavens being on fire,
where we know? The heavens being on fire, go on.
Shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt.
Gone.
With fervent heat.
With fervent heat, because the ICBM missile are going to burn every single thing in America. You see me, all them pretty places, all them pretty lake there. You see me, all them tall skyscraper building there. You see me, how people like this, you see me? All them things that basically melt. You see me, and turn dust. When the ICBM missile fire upon America. You see it, go on.
Nevertheless, we according to his promise.
We according to his promise, yo. We
look for new heavens and a new earth.
A new rulership. You see me? Because we tear this wicked society, yo. You see me? Wickedness surround us, you see me, on every side. Nothing but wickedness in this society. We tear this society. You see me? We tear this way of life. You see me? So we are looking for a new heaven, a new rulership. You see me? Go on.
Wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Wherein dwelleth righteousness. You see me? That's what we want, yo. You see it? Go on.
It says, wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things,
go on.
Be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless.
That's how the scripture says we're supposed to be what? Diligent. Right. You see me? Give me 2 Peter 1 and 10.
2 Peter 1 verse 10. Okay. So 2 Peter 1 verse 10. Wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure.
So that's what the scripture say. Are we supposed to do what? Give diligent, you see me, to make our calling, our election sure, because we will be been called. You see me, we get been called to this truth. So that's what the scripture says we're supposed to give what? Diligence to make our calling, our election sure.
For if you do these things, you shall never fall.
And if you do these things, we shall never fall. You see me? So we pray to Yahweh Hashem Yashai, you see me, keep the spirit on us, yo. We continue to push this truth, yo, until the end. See what I say, that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. You see it? Go on, brother. Go on.
Says,
Finish?
yeah.
So Mark 13 verse 24. But in those days, after that tribulation, the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars of heaven shall fall, and the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken.
The powers in heaven shall be shaken. All them rulers, all them leaders across the world are going to shake you. They might tremble like leaf. Go on.
And then shall they see the Son of Man
Then shall they see what the Son of Man, Yahushai, you see me, go on.
coming in the clouds with great power
Gone.
and glory.
Gone. So that's what we are waiting for right now. You see me? When the Lord Yahushua come deliver us, yo. You see it? So that must say all praises to Yahweh, Barashem Yahushai, Hashem Rakah Padash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all our brothers out there push this truth. And to push this truth because we're going to live a wicked society. You see me? Real soon we're going to live a wicked society. Shalom.